Nobody saw this confrontation taking such a dramatic turn. Kwame Brown allegedly shared his own home address publicly before daring Gilbert Arenas to come over that very night. Kwame even claimed, "If you come, I'm sending you home different." At that point, it no longer sounded like ordinary online back and forth or someone chasing attention. Meanwhile, Gilbert Arenas didn't respond publicly at all. The same Gilbert Arenas who has long been associated with bringing a gun into an NBA locker room was now being challenged by Kwame Brown, yet there was complete silence from his side. It felt like the dynamic between the two had flipped in a matter of hours. As the rhetoric became more intense, many started wondering whether this escalating feud could further complicate an already serious federal case. Here's the full breakdown of how everything unfolded.
He said he was gonna fuck my wife. I said, say it again. Then they go, oh, I was saying I was gonna fuck your ex, bro.
Gil, stop lying. I never said I was gonna fuck your wife. I text you who I was gonna fuck.
You shut the fuck up. I will have you slumped in Atlanta.
Gil.
At first, it seemed like Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown had put this whole situation behind them, but instead, the tension has only continued to grow. Now the two former NBA players are trading shots so often that it genuinely feels like there's personal animosity between them. Given Gilbert's past involving a gun in an NBA locker room, it's understandable why some people are taking this latest exchange more seriously. Even so, they're both retired basketball players, and it's still difficult to imagine either of them actually wanting the conflict to go beyond talking. A lot of this also comes across as content that keeps people watching. Still, when actual threats become part of the conversation, it's fair to wonder how far things might go. This is definitely a story worth following as it continues to unfold. If you're enjoying the coverage, be sure to subscribe, and let's break down everything that's happened so far.
My question.
I don't
would
need
you
to
call me out my name in the same room with you?
Then I'll answer your questions like a man.
Would you call me out my name in the same room with you?
Bitch.
Would you call me out my name in the same room?
I'm gonna call you out your
name. You would talk if you answer the question.
I don't fuck what you talking about.
So if we was in the same room with one of the, if we was in the same room, would you call me out my name? Would you call me out my name?
This is not your business.
So why won't you answer the question?
This is not your business.
Would you call me out my name if we was in the same room?
Me too.
Why won't he answer the question?
I can't talk on
Would you call me out my name? You could talk if you just answer the question. Would you call me out my name if we was in the same room?
Yes, but you would never be in the same room.
Why can't we ever make it to where that happens, to where we're in the same room, so where that people don't think that what you saying is real? Why can't you got all this money, right? Why can't you never? You know my address. You say you're gonna buy the house next door on the channel. You know the address to the next door house. You got all this money. You're doing all this talking. How come we ain't never been in the same room yet then?
Do you want me to come to Atlanta?
How come we ain't never been in the same?
Do you want me to come to Atlanta?
I'm asking a question.
I'm asking you a question.
Listen, you're not going to do that sad shit with me.
Because you
would never.
You know why?
I would never. Hold on, mute him real quick. I would never give up my right to self-defense. I would never give my right up this. I'm answering your question. You just yelling. I would never give up my right to.
For that bitch.
No. Why is he yelling, man? I'm trying to answer the question.
You gotta stand up for him, Kevlo.
He's just yelling. Why won't you let me answer the question?
Let him stand up.
Let me answer the question. Stop
put his fucking bridges on.
Why is he
said he was gonna fuck my wife. I said, say it again. Then they go, oh, I was saying I was gonna fuck your ex, bro. Gil, stop lying. I never said I was gonna fuck your wife. I text you who I was gonna fuck. You shut the fuck up. I will have you slumped in Atlanta. Gil, stop lying. I text you who I was
I'm in Atlanta.
Stop lying, Gil. I text you on my own who I was gonna fuck. Stop
lying. What you gonna do?
Stop lying, bro. Stop lying. This is why he keep talking. He won't never shut up. I'm gonna just let him keep talking. Cause he don't want to answer these questions. Cause guess what? If he answer these simple questions, all the talking can stop. You got all this money. You say you're gonna buy the house next door. How come your money never placed me and you in the same room yet?
I said I was gonna put a pistol to his throat. You went and got a restraining order.
How come your money ain't never placed us in the same room yet?
You got a restraining order on me.
How come your money ain't never placed us in the same room yet?
Cry, baby.
How come your money ain't never placed us in the same room yet?
How come you can't talk in the DM? I talk.
How come I can't talk in the DM? How come I can't talk? I don't talk tough. I'm not a criminal, dummy. That's probably why I don't have a Fed charge. I talk real nice on a DM. But in real life, though, nigga, if you come anywhere near me, you know what's gonna happen. So that's why you won't come. That's why you keep talking, nigga.
So you want me to come? Just say
why?
Yes.
No. Whoa. Let me answer that. I would never give up my right to self-defense. My nephew is the police officer. I would never say I want you to come, Gil. I would never say that. But I will say this. If you come, I'm gonna send you home different. And you can take that for what you make. If you come, nigga, hear this clear, nigga. If you come, you gonna go home different fucking with me, nigga. And you know that. That's why you just talking and bloviating. That's why you just bloviating.
Do your promise.
You gotta call men for me, Gil. You know that.
Promise.
You gotta call other men. You coming by yourself?
Do your promise.
You coming by yourself?
Why do you
I
always
promise if you come. Okay, let me answer. Let me answer. Put me on the big screen, Kel. Let me answer. Put me on the big screen. Hey, I promise, Gil, if you come by yourself, you don't send none of your friends to get unalive. Come by yourself, I'll give you everything you're looking for.
Kwame Brown's recent comments toward Gilbert Arenas surprised a lot of people because of how direct they were. When Kwame brought up Gilbert supposedly saying he had money in the Milan streets, the conversation took a turn that few expected. Watching Kwame confront Gil that aggressively was honestly surprising to see. Most of the time, Gilbert is the one applying the pressure and putting someone else on the defensive. This time, the spotlight was flipped, and Gilbert was the one facing the heat. Personally, I'd rather see this stay as words and not become anything more. A lot of fans already believe they know how a real confrontation would play out. Many people have even argued that Kwame's size and country toughness give him the advantage over Gilbert, who they describe as a valley guy. Because of that, there's really no reason for either of them to prove anything. The bigger concern is that the conversation has gone well beyond talking trash and started including serious threats. That's what has made this entire situation feel much more alarming. These are two former NBA players who reached the highest level, earned millions, and built successful careers. Seeing all of that overshadowed by a personal dispute is difficult to watch. Once the discussion shifts from insults to threatening each other, it's fair to ask how things escalated this far. Right now, it feels like both men are getting pulled deeper into the conflict while continuing to trade shots online.
He put a restraining order on Gilbert. Of course he did. Hey, Kevin Lowe.
Kwame don't want to go to jail. Kwame didn't put no restraining order on you. If you had a restraining order, you would be able to look it up on the docket. Show me the restraining order that you received.
Hey, Kevin Lowe.
Show me the restraining order that you received.
I guess what else, Kevin Lowe?
I shared a locker room with you. I know you part female. You know I know that. You know I know you a whole bitch and a half, boy. The only way you tough is on the internet. Stop playing with grown men, boy.
Kwame, do I
need to get folded 3 ways from Sunday fucking with me and you know it. You gotta call men for me, nigga.
Why
you gotta call another man for me. Tell the truth. You call Kenyon, you call Oak, you called everybody trying to get me in the cross with real niggas that can fight. You ain't never said, Kwame, I'm gonna pull up on you. You always talking about we got you running, we got you scared. Gil, you will never come in the same room with me by yourself because you not like that. You know it, nigga. Stay in your lane, bitch, boy. You not a doer. You a talker and a payer, nigga. Pay somebody and get a life sentence, bitch. That's all you are. You a payer, nigga. I'm a doer, nigga. You ain't gonna do nothing to me by yourself and you know it. You a little boy when it come to me, nigga. You know it. And I'll go on mute, little boy.
Okay, hey, Kev Lowe. He said he knows me from a locker room, right? There was a time in the playoffs where Kwame didn't show up. He made a comment, said...
Now he talking about basketball. I thought this nigga said he was going to pull up to my house. Now he talking about basketball in 2003. Nobody don't want to hear them bullshit-ass stories, nigga, for you can get your rollout for your weak-ass show, nigga. Just say you want to work with me or don't, bitch, boy. Nobody want to hear no 2003 basketball stories. You sound stupid, nigga. Nigga, just say you need me and then call it a day. You lame as fuck, boy.
I'll let you talk.
Sitting up here trying to sound tough. No, you let me talk. You acting like you gonna do something. What you gonna do? What's your body of work for doing anything by yourself, boy? What you gonna do? Nothing. You will send somebody that's like me for me. You ain't shit, nigga. So stop playing with grown ass niggas, boy.
Whether you agree with Kwame Brown or not, there's no denying he knows how to command attention whenever he speaks. The way he delivers his message has made these exchanges hard for people to ignore. Meanwhile, Gilbert Arenas hasn't had much to say in return, which has stood out to a lot of viewers. He's been far quieter than many expected throughout this back and forth. If someone had no idea about their history, they might assume Kwame was simply targeting Gilbert out of nowhere. Kwame insists his comments are rooted in what happened between them during their NBA careers. He argues that Gilbert cost him opportunities back then, although that claim has been challenged by those who point to Kwame's declining production and the fact that teams eventually moved on. Because of that, Kwame presents this ongoing feud as his chance to answer those old grievances. He also accused Gilbert of relying on other people to deal with his problems instead of handling them himself. That's the type of accusation Gilbert likely doesn't want gaining traction online. With Gilbert already facing federal cases, remarks like these naturally draw even more public attention. Some people have raised concerns that anything tied to those allegations could create additional legal complications. Considering the scrutiny already surrounding Gilbert, many believe keeping a low profile would be the safest approach.
I drop my addy right now. You gonna come by yourself playing with me or no?
Yes.
Because that's what you be sounding like on the internet.
DM me it.
You'll come by yourself.
DM me it. DM me
You gonna come by yourself.
DM me it.
9600 Cedar Grove Road over the internet, bitch, nigga. Meet me there tonight.
You're not there. That's not where you're there.
I said meet me there tonight. You're spooky? Because you ain't there either, nigga. You're spooky or something, nigga?
All right, Kev Low, are you gonna be there?
You're spooky or something, nigga? Meet me there tonight.
Hello, are you gonna be there?
The hell is you talking about, little ass boy?
Remember, Kev, he just invited me. Are you gonna be there?
A little ass boy, nigga.
I would never answer any questions on the internet.
I ain't invite you nowhere, nigga.
You see that?
I told you, nigga, you gonna go back different playing.
I just want to read something.
I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be there.
Hey, Kev.
You gonna go back different playing. I know that.
Hey,
you gonna go back different playing. I know that. I do know that. You gonna go back different playing, nigga.
This is called this is print.
Man, this is called you running your mouth, nigga.
He was gonna slap
you running your mouth.
He said he was gonna slap me. When I heard he was gonna slap me,
I'm saying I'll slap you now. I'll slap you now.
His house
I will slap you now, nigga.
This is what Kwame said. I apologize to Gilbert Arenas.
Hey, Gil, that's none of the I'll slap you right now. How about that? How about that? Do you want me to say it now?
Know what I'm saying?
I'll slap you now if given the opportunity.
You know me
I just don't want to go to jail.
Kwame.
I got too many sheriffs. Hey,
you
sheriff,
said you knew me from the locker room, bro.
The conversation has shifted beyond Kwame Brown alone, and now a lot of the attention is focused on how Gilbert Arenas is responding. Since Gilbert is currently out on bond in a federal case, every public comment and social media post is naturally being viewed much more closely. If the allegations about online threats or discussing putting money on people are true, that's the type of scrutiny he likely wants to avoid. From that perspective, stepping away from this feud would probably be the wiser move for Gilbert. Meanwhile, some argue that Kwame isn't operating at Gilbert's level professionally anymore, yet Gilbert continues giving the situation more attention than it may deserve. One opinion being shared is that Kwame is trying to stay relevant after basketball while Gilbert keeps helping keep the story alive. Kwame has also been criticized by some for blaming others for how his NBA career turned out instead of taking responsibility, with comparisons even being made to Rashad McCants. It's also raised questions when Kwame talks as if Gilbert needs him for another season of Gil's Arena. Statements about joining the show or telling Gilbert to call if he needs him have led some people to believe he's trying to earn a spot rather than negotiating from a position of strength. Gilbert managed the show without him before, so it's understandable why some wonder what would be different now. Even though the idea of seeing them together on the same show might attract viewers, it's difficult to picture that lasting if both continue talking about fighting each other. Another viewpoint is that Kwame understands exactly which names generate attention online and is using that to keep himself in the spotlight. That doesn't automatically mean he's looking to physically harm Gilbert, because some believe there's more strategy behind his online behavior than people assume. For Gilbert, however, continuing this exchange while dealing with a federal case and being out on bond doesn't appear to offer any real upside. That's why many believe the best move would be to end the back and forth instead of giving the feud more momentum. There's also ongoing speculation about whether Kwame actually obtained a restraining order against Gilbert. Since Kwame previously apologized for saying he would slap Gilbert and has repeatedly referenced law enforcement during this dispute, some people think it's a possibility. If such an order exists, it would be part of the public record and could be verified. Now let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Kwame is handling this situation more strategically than Gilbert, or is he simply using the drama to stay in the spotlight? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for any new developments.